is that? I'm just trying to push the payload.
Wind style! Rasen Shuriken!
Wind style, what? Ah! I think I outdid myself with this one. I was able to make anime powers in Overwatch. Let's start with Naruto. And fun fact, I don't know how to make a trackable projectile, so the Rasen Shuriken is literally an invisible Torbjorn. It's so beautiful. And I can't do the Rasen Shuriken without also doing the Rasengan. Also, Shadow Clone Jutsu. Then another powerful move from Naruto is Kakashi's 1000 Years of Death technique. That's when Kakashi uses his fingers to... What the hell, Kakashi? So I'm gonna do it to this old lady. Then for two final Naruto moves, I wanted to add Amaterasu and the Susanoo. It's a shame I don't have the One Punch Man Doomfist skin, because here is a serious punch. I can't get over how beautiful this looks. Now, anime swordsmen always have their air slashes, which always look awesome, but with some inspiration from the world's greatest swordsman of One Piece, I made a massive one. I don't know how Brig survived that. Then of course I have to make Ichigo's Bankai from Bleach, where he powers up and does this beam thing. I made it so you can shoot these out whenever too. Ichigo is also insanely fast, so of course my boy Genji gets that too. Next is the classic Kamehameha from Dragon Ball. Moira already uses a Kamehameha, so my thought process was to make her bigger and invisible so that I can make the blast itself bigger. But unfortunately, it doesn't look like it really changes the size of the blast, so I tried just overlapping a bunch of Moiras. And it looks about right. However, in first person, it doesn't look as good as it should. It does look cool though. So I made two more versions, the regular Kamehameha and a massive one. Then I added flight like Dragon Ball characters can do, and my favorite move from that series, the Spirit Bomb. Next, I added Gumu Gumu no Jet Gatling, or I guess a lot of anime characters use this move, really. Now I'll be adding the technique where Tanjiro turns his water breathing into sun breathing, and he kind of just flies all over the place with this one. And I need to add this really sick move from Zenitsu as well, his lightning breathing ability that he can only use while asleep. Then I absolutely needed to add Dio's Road Roller attack. This has to be my favorite JoJo move. I know Avatar: The Last Airbender is not an anime, but the powers are cool enough that I just have to add them. Also, it perfectly lines up with the Avatar collab that's coming out soon. Zenyatta is now the Avatar, master of all 4 elements. I gave him multiple abilities. He can shoot fire, shoot ice. I gave him a blood-bending instant kill, earth-bending, air-bending, and of course, the Avatar state. Another move I forgot to add earlier was Sexy Jutsu. Naruto uses this technique because his trainer will only teach him if he's a hot, young... Wait, what is with the adult teachers in this show? Hammond? Now I also have to give my favorite MC, Monkey D. Luffy, some shine. Luffy is able to use various forms, so I'll be adding Luffy's gears. Gear 2nd makes Luffy very fast. Gear 3rd makes him able to inflate parts of his body, and Gear 4th, looks like this. He's bouncy. Which also allows him to fly. Then I wanted to add the Death Note. By writing somebody's full name and imagining their face, you can kill them. There he goes. Okay, I actually didn't think of how to make this one, so this one is just a concept. But then I wanted to add the ability many anime characters have, where they do an attack and use the famous line, "Omae wa mou shindeiru." Nani? Or a swordsman's attack, where they blitz through the enemy, and it takes a while for the damage to actually affect them. Nani? I love this for Reinhardt. They should just make this a real buff. Then the next move is pretty funny. You might recognize it as Naruto's Talk no Jutsu or Thorfinn's I Have No Enemies, where they make friends with the enemy. So Bastion can just dance and convince the enemy team to stop fighting. Because they have more in common than they know. Now this next one is awesome. I'll be using Todoroki's Ice and Fire quirk, and Eraserhead's quirk that stops enemies from using their abilities. So here's the ice freezing everyone, then shooting out some fire and ice. Sombra also now just has to look at the enemy to hack them, which I'm sure Overwatch players will love. And finally, I'm ending with the drill that will pierce the heavens. Of course, this one goes to Venture. Now this video took a long time to make, so please show your love, leave a like, and subscribe. Also, if you want to see hilarious viewer comments that balance Overwatch heroes, you might like this video. Thanks for watching.